Welcome back to Let's Go Ford, and welcome to the new 2018 F-150. We brought you the Sport package. We also wanted to show you the Chrome package. And to be honest with you, well, even Jay mentioned, well, we haven't shown you a Supercab, so we're going to show you that because, well, they're available and they're totally functional and they're way better than any double cab on the market. Just saying, not a big fan of General Motors. Sorry. Let's start out with the Chrome package. So, big chrome grille, and I love the luxury presence on this. So you have two massive bars. I think that's kind of tying into what you're doing with the Super Duty as well. But you also have the smaller bars, and then you've got it kind of squared off. And behind there, I don't know if Jay can focus in this for us real well, but behind you're going to actually have a grille shutter system. It's probably easier to see between the bumper here, but it carries through the grille and the bumper as well. What that is, that grille shutter system, is to optimize your engine burning temperature, not just aerodynamics. So it literally is to make sure that that engine is burning at the best heat for fuel consumption and to maximize your fuel economy. So other thing that we're going to mention is on a Chrome package, you're getting a Chrome bumper. With a four-wheel drive, you're also going to have a Chrome recovery hook, a Chrome tow hook, whatever you want to reference that as. On a Sport package, that's going to be black, and you're going to have a painted to match bumper, and you're going to have a blacked out grille. So that's your major difference from the front approach of what the Chrome package is all about. Now this is a self-actuating thing based off of temperature on the grille shutters behind it. Things that we wanted to focus in on too was questions that our viewers have had. So definitely subscribe, ask us questions, leave a comment. We'll get back to it. If we don't give you an immediate response, check out our next video. We'll probably have your answer in there. So one of the questions that we had was quad beam LED headlights. First of all, top and bottom lights on a quad beam are going to both be LED, two per side, giving you that quad beam LED. How do you get it? You have to go into a Lariat package truck to be able to get that option. In 2017, it was a 502A package. So not just entry-level Lariat, you had to go to the top line of Lariat to be able to get it. Also, that would then be standard on a King Ranch, a Limited, or a Platinum. So those are going to be just there. You don't have a choice. You're getting them. Quad beam LED is awesome with an LED running light. So that is how you get that. Second part of another question that we had was keyless entry, the keyless entry intelligent key access with push button start. That's going to be in Lariat as well. So you're going to start in Lariat. You don't have to go all the way to the 502 to be getting push button start, but you know, Ford's kind of genius about that too, because if you're going to get a little bit, they're going to give you the whole gamut of all the luxury options when you get into that luxury level of Lariat. Plus, do we really need intelligent key access when you have a keyless entry keypad patented by Ford? Just saying. Nobody else has it. We do. I'm going to show you that here in just a few minutes when we enter the cab of the truck. But let's now talk about other cool stuff that Ford's bringing to 2018, like 6 new wheels. Here's one of them. This is the PVD 20-inch rim. That's going to be coming with your Goodyear Wrangler. Last year we had a Goodyear Wrangler as well on the Chrome package, but you saw the hand-cooked Dynapro ATs that were available on the Sport package. They've changed that out this year. You now are going to have a Michelin tire on your 18-inch. You'll see that in our previous video on the Race Red truck. Other things to pay attention to. What do you miss out on the Sport package? Well, when you get your Chrome bumpers and you're in an XLT right here, you are missing your fender flare. So on a Chrome package, you won't get that fender flare. It's about 1 inch wide, but you will have that on a Sport package. Now, this is our XLT series for 2018 on the F-150, and you have options. Some are with this truck, some are not. So if I point them out, don't necessarily look for that option on this truck, but it may be an available feature. Side spotlight mirrors, that's an available option. Another question we had in our comment section on the last truck was LED taillights. How can you get LED taillights without having LED front headlights? Well, the way you can get that, if that truck has an LED taillight and it's in an XLT, then you have BLISS, blind spot awareness system, which is going to be totally revolutionized for the 17 and the 18s. So the cool thing with that is, if you have BLISS with trailer tow, behind the vehicle, up to 40 feet behind your truck, it's going to monitor your blind spot for your truck and the trailer behind you. So if it's a camper, a horse trailer, a whatever enclosed trailer, you're going to have that awareness too on the side of the truck. So when you're changing lanes, you're going to have the awareness that, hey, there's a guy in the spot, and that's going to be indicated right on the driver and passenger mirror both. So pay attention to that. I already mentioned the spotlight mirrors, what you're going to see on the door handles. These haven't really changed since 2017. So painted behind on XLT with a chrome handle here. On a Sport, painted to match. Down below, we have an angular step bar here too. So your running board, step bars, whatever you want to call them. This is the Chrome package. This is going to be Chrome here with the black caps on both sides, along with this angular pattern, hence the angular, but they're also thinner than the tubular that was much larger and oval shaped. That is going to be kind of what to pay attention to there as well. Backside of the truck, we're going to have, instead of sport, saying sport 4x4, this is going to say 4x4, and on the chrome package, that's what you're going to expect to see. We showed you the other taillights on the XLT, on the race red video that we did. That truck had blind spot awareness, hence the LED taillights that were on that truck. This is the standard XLT light with a halogen bulb inside of it with a new design that I actually really like. So reverse light here, and then the design that goes into the light too, just to kind of make it look almost like a Lariat 17, so they've updated that big time. Now you'll notice here, we're going to have a 3.5 liter second gen EcoBoost engine in this truck paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. You didn't see an EcoBoost badge on the door of this truck for either the driver or passenger side. If you had an EcoBoost in 2015 through 2017, it was going to be signified on the door. That is just, hands down, you're going to have it. So now, not having it on the door, you're only going to know what engine's in our truck is going to be right here, and that's going to be where that badge is. Now, is that going to signify anything with a 2.7 liter? Nope, not going to tell you, hey, this is a 2.7 versus a 3.5. Not really a difference to see that on the truck just from the exterior. You're literally going to have to pop the hood, take a look at the window sticker, and see what you're working with. This is going to be a 302 package. 302 package has changed from last year, so this is the top end of XLT before we get into Lariat. Things that were standard last year that are not standard this year, so pay attention to them, is going to be the power sliding rear window, box link system as well, LED lighting for your bed of the truck too. So this is actually an option built into a XLT package, and I want to give you the proper name, so I'm just going to cheat and look at the sticker again one more time, but it is XLT Power Equipment Group Package. The other thing with that too, 302 last year, you had the 400 watt inverter, which was the best in class, hands down. Let's see if any of the competitors bring anything better than what they did last year to the table. Doubtful, pretty standard. Backup camera, that changed too. So this whole handle, this changed. That contour wasn't there last year. This light right here in 2017 would signify a trailer towing package as well, because when you have this light in 2017, you had to have the Pro Trailer Backup Assist. So let's pay attention to that. You got your backup lights, you got lights here, you've got lights here for when you go into reverse, but also this one will engage because of your Pro Trailer Backup. Now what does that do? At nighttime, this camera is engaged. It does have a digital zoom, but it also works with dynamic hitch assist. What that's going to be is the curved line that comes and is showing on your 8-inch screen that's inside on this package. That curves with the movement of the steering wheel. That's going to be why they do this. So you can hook up a trailer at nighttime. Anybody ever camp? You ever go out to a location that you're maybe not so familiar with? Well, if you get to that location and it happens to be nighttime, this will make life much easier to park the camper trailer or whatever you have as a tow vehicle behind you. Let's start taking a look at a couple of the things on the inside to really pay attention to some of the details. Let's take a look at the inside. So I mentioned just a few minutes ago on this video too, that we have a keyless entry keypad system patented by Ford, and nobody has it. Yep, check me on that one. So how about this? Last two buttons here, we're going to show you just a couple quick cool tricks. If you push these two at the same time, you'll see our lock here is up. If we push these at the same time, the truck will lock from the exterior. Now, how many times do I do that per day? Twice. When I go to the gym, I lock my keys in my truck. When I go to work, I lock my keys in my truck. Don't need them, and the cool thing is, I just simply push in my 5-digit code, and my driver's door opens. If I hit the number 4 after that, it'll unlock my passenger door as well, along with my tailgate. So that's cool, but here's the other thing. You can custom program a secondary or an auxiliary code to that. So you can use the original manufacturer code, which will come on a card like this, located in your glove box, and you'll get it on delivery. Or you're going to have it to any 5-digit code you can think of, zip codes, birthdays, first child's birthdays, other things that are in your glove box is this little bad boy right here. This right here is going to be your trailer, your reverse backup, Pro Trailer Backup Assist package. What this is going to have inside of it is 10 checkered stickers that are going to go on the tongue of your trailer to be able to help you use the knob below your 4-wheel drive switch, which is going to be your Pro Trailer Backup Assist control knob. So pushing in the center of that will actuate it and get it to go. But the other part of it is you need these 10 stickers so your camera can find your trailer and be able to program it. So let's talk about something that's really cool. I have a Supercab now. My last 3 F-150s were all Supercabs. I had 4 crew cabs before that. pretty much a big Ford guy, I'm just saying. So we have the door, right? Well, this is 90 degrees. Ford brings out to the table 170 degrees. That's pretty cool because this is probably the most robust, crazy, huge overkill hinge you've ever seen in your entire life. Take a look. It's massive. And this simulates pretty close to what they're doing on the Transits. So the Ford Transit has a double hinge too. This does as well. That is massive. It is totally robust, and I like it a lot. But here, guess what's cool? We have no B-pillar here. So if you're talking about grabbing a Yeti cooler or a Coleman, whatever, guess what's not in your way? A B-pillar, so you can actually fit a cooler in the back of your truck. Sorry about your double cab. Take a look at the back of this too, because you're going to have a couple different charging ports, and I want to make sure that you're aware of them. So this is going to be a 400-watt power inverter, right? So you've got this as a 3-prong outlet, 2 USB ports, and the tried and true, good, classic cigarette lighter style 12-volt outlet, right? So you've got all of those. This is on our center console design. So this is going to be called the 40 console 40 configuration on this truck. On a 302, we have a full power seat with the back being power and with a lumbar adjustment as well. Now this is big enough that I literally cannot reach the pedals, even with my power adjustable pedals that are going to come on this 302A package.
That's a viewer question. How tall
What's
are you,
that? 5'8" with my shoes on a good day. I'm sure I'm shrinking from there, so if you've got anything to say about that, that's cool. Headrest too. This is so the adjustable headrest too. They came out with this after 2010. A lot of people were complaining that the angle was pretty much like that. Nobody was comfortable if you had a ponytail with a girlfriend sitting next to you, that type of thing. It just wouldn't fit right. So these are adjustable now, so you can tilt it forward, and if you can listen real quick, I'll try and get my mic up there, but you'll hear it click. And once it gets into position, just pull it all the way forward to put it all the way back, right? Now the headrest will come up. If you hit both of these at the same time, you can actually remove the headrest as well. My son needs that for his car seat that goes in the back side too, so I take that headrest completely out to get his car seat in there as best I can. Cool things they didn't take away and don't put on a window sticker, so if you look, you'll never find it, is a heated driver passenger seat. That's going to be in your 302A package as well. This has that the XLT power equipment package as well, so it has your power sliding rear window with the frost and fog. It does have your LED bed lighting as well, and it has the massive 8-inch screen. So things I was talking about before, this is your Pro Trailer backup. I'm just going to roll the key forward so you can see how that illuminates as well. So things to pay attention to when you're on the inside of a truck on the F-150 is this right here. This is going to be your 4-wheel drive knob, right? 2 high, 4 low. But over on this side, if it says pull with an X in the center of it, that means you've got a locking rear differential. So you're simply going to pull this outward, and that's going to lock out to up to 20 miles an hour, and then it's going to disengage itself. Here's your Pro Trailer Backup Assist, right? So what this is going to do is once you pair your trailer up to the truck and you go through the configurations and settings on that, you're going to have a couple measurements from the bumper to the center of the axle, or the bumper to the center of the 2 axles on your trailer, along with a measurement from the camera down to the tongue of the trailer. That is a pretty cool function because once it's paired up and your trailer is recognized in the truck, then you literally go in reverse completely and perfectly straight without touching the wheel, and you can alter the direction of your intended path with simply that turn knob. Pretty genius, especially when you're talking about parking a boat in a boat launch. Anybody had an issue with that? Cool, me too. Not the easiest thing in the world. They're totally awkward as far as weight on a trailer, but that is going to be something that's totally functional. This option here is going to be the My Ford Touch new rendition called Sync 3, right? So this took over in 2016 to replace the 2015 option of My Ford Touch. So Sync 3 has greatly been approved by a lot of the customers, significantly faster with things like swiping capabilities. So you get into settings, you'll be able to see some of those options. Now in this, we had mentioned before on the red Sport that we did, the XLT 2018, that you had the, in that vehicle, you had the Wi-Fi. This one is not showing us the Wi-Fi. That's where you would see it. So we had a question of where do you locate that? Well, you would have right here where it says Wi-Fi. Now you have an option to create your hotspot if you had that available with the truck. Okay, so right here is where you would see it. It would say Wi-Fi hotspot. Right there is where you would engage it. You can check your data usage there too. And you have an offer from AT&T, cheapest out of the 3 manufacturers offering it right now, that Wi-Fi on this truck were the cheapest at $20 a month with AT&T. Or you can add it to your existing plan. And that's beating competition by $6 to $9 per month too. So more affordable, and that's nice. You do have the option as far as center passenger. You can do a 40-20-40 seating configuration in this truck as well. Center passenger won't have a heated seat, but the driver and the far passenger will. So this is just going back through what the Supercab is all about. Now you mentioned how tall I was. I wanted you to see what it looks like for me to be in this truck. Now I'm not going to put the seat all the way up. I'm just going to put it right there and just show you kind of what it looks like. Yeah. Well, there you go. So if I hop in, this is me with the seat significantly far back. It's almost all the way. I would say it's like an inch from all the way back. Now let's see if I was the one driving it, kind of where's my position at, right? So if I'm driving this, I'm to the point where I'm literally going to have to stretch out my leg to try and get to the pedal. Sorry about that. And this is actually with my pedals forward pretty significantly. So as a comfortable seating position for me, I still have a few inches that I would actually move up. So can you fit in a Supercab? Yeah, I don't see why that would be an issue, and how often do you have passengers in the back of your vehicle? If you've got kids, great, get a crew cab. That's why they make them. Biggest in its class. Love the other thing here too that I wanted to point out is, I'm going to move this mat real quick, but you've got a completely flat floor all the way through, no transmission hump in there. And the reason why Ford can do that is, well, we've got a fully boxed 80% high strength boron steel frame with completely boxed cross members. So that's cool. It's like a ladder, and it's completely boxed on all sides. So people that are using a C-channel frame literally forms a C. It's missing the other side of it. So C-channel, no, it's just not quite as strong as what we're building here. So yeah, it is a little bit more costly to build the trucks, and that's why you see the price tag on a Ford a little bit more, but you get what you pay for. So this is going to be one of the options, and it's cool because now you can see another color outside of black. We've been doing a lot of sports. We've been doing a lot of the XLT chrome package that have the gray interior. This is going to be giving you the tan feature, the camel interior that they're going to call the medium camel cloth interior for 2018. So we just want to make sure that you saw it inside and outside and had a good idea of what to expect for 2018. Now you know what the chrome package is like. I love the new wheels. I love the new grille. The bumper is awesome. I love the contour coming down, giving us more of that Raptor look where it dips down and the grille goes into it. I think it's a gorgeous truck, 100% have my approval. And the new power that's offered out of the 2.7 with 25 more pound-foot of torque, and the new 3.5 liter second gen having 470 pound-foot of torque is just stout. So I love that, and you know, even the 5 liter hitting 395 horsepower too. It's gone up everywhere. In every single engine has gone up. So way to bring the power to the table. I do love that about it. So this is Lasco Ford. My name is Paul Zagman. This is the 2018 F-150. If you have any questions, please throw them in the comments down below. We'll answer them. Between myself and Jay, we'll get you an answer very quickly, or we'll shoot another video explaining what it is so you can see, touch, and feel what we do as well. So subscribe. See some of the newer videos that are out. We try to show you in person the latest and greatest that Ford has on the table, and we do release as much information as we can, so you're just as informed as we are. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching. You can catch us at lascoford.com or give us a shout, 810-629-2255.